Hello, guys. Good evening. Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Good evening, guys.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great,
Mhm.
teacher. And you?
Okay.
Teacher?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hello, hello. All right, guys. Excellent. Let's start our class today. This is our last class for this cycle before the exam. So remember, today is class number 9. That means we will have the exam on Monday, July 17th. Okay, so remember, tomorrow we don't have class, and next week on Monday we will have our final exam for level B2.2. Okay, so let's read the agenda for today. What is our plan, what we have to do. After that, we will check the list for the attendance of the students. So first, we're going to do an activity called comparison race. It's related to the topic that we studied yesterday about comparatives and superlatives. We're going to study the body idioms or idioms related to body vocabulary. So in relation to our body parts. We're going to finish the grammatical topic, which is adjectives. We're going to review adjectives and adverbs. And we're going to do a little practice on page 41, a bamboozle if we have time. And then, well, if we have enough time, we will play a Kahoot, but I don't think we will have time to play it, okay? So that is our plan for today, our activities. Now let me start checking the list for today's class, the attendance. I will turn off my camera for one moment. Okay, let's start. Gerson Arismendi.
Hi, teacher. Present.
Okay, thanks. Jean-Claude Barrera.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Jessie Calderon.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Natalia Camargo.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Andrés Correa.
Hi, teacher. Present.
Thank you. Silvia Cuellar.
Hi, teacher. Present.
Okay. Johan Duque.
Still present.
Okay. Elkin Fernández.
Present, teacher.
All right. Julián Figueroa. Ginette Fontecha.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Carlos Galán.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Mabel Gamboa.
Present, teacher.
Okay. José Alejandro Gómez. José. And Lizeth Tarazona.
Present, teacher.
All right. Very good. Okay, guys, so before we begin, let me remind you of two things. The first thing is Moodle, the Moodle work that you must be doing until now. Remember, B2.2, group number 1. Let's check those grades. How are we doing? You're working on that. Okay, you see it a little bit. Sylvia, Maveli, okay, very good. And Lisette. I think those are the students who have worked more in Moodle so far. So the others, keep in mind we finished the level on Monday. So in this cycle, we don't have like those extra days that you usually have for the weekend. You have it now, okay? So tomorrow, Friday, so Saturday, Sunday, try to finish Moodle by Monday. I think I can give you until Tuesday, but I know most of you work during the week and you don't have enough time to do it. So please try to work on Moodle during this weekend so you have everything complete. Sorry, guys, I will turn off my camera. Okay, do you have problems with my audio? Can you listen to me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, guys, hello. Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
All right, so as I was saying, remember to work on Moodle during this weekend because we will finish the cycle on Monday, okay? Also, remember to upload the second project advance. I think most of you already have, but let's see. I think Johan hasn't uploaded it. Who else? Who else? Okay, well, I will have to check in more detail the list, but remember the due date is tonight. Okay, you have until midnight to upload the second project advance. Okay, do you have any questions regarding Moodle or the project advance? No? No questions? Okay, guys, listen. So now we're going to do our first activity. Our first activity is going to be related to the topic that we studied yesterday, okay? So it's using comparative and superlative patterns that we studied yesterday. For example, the comparative plus the comparative. As we saw, the more the merrier, okay? The more you study, the better you will do in English, etc. Then we have the next pattern. This is the superlative thing about. This is the, I can say, this is the most important thing about, etc. Okay? Or this is the worst thing about, etc. Then we have, there is nothing, and we use a comparative plus than. So there is nothing more boring than watching a movie that you don't like, for example, okay? There is nothing better than spending time with your family. Then we have the next pattern is one of the superlative ways of. So exercising is one of the best, superlative, the best ways of maintain your physical and mental health, okay? For example, the next pattern, what could be more, and an adjective, than. What could be more interesting than going to a new place to eat your favorite food? For example, what could be more stressful than presenting a test if you didn't study, for example, okay? And the final pattern is among the plus superlative. So what can we say? Colombia is among the best countries in coffee or exporting coffee, right? So among the plus superlative form. Okay, so these are the patterns that we studied yesterday. to compare, so comparative and superlatives, and you are going to use them in a comparison race. Let me explain to you, and then after I explain and everything is clear, I will send you the link for the activity. The idea is that as soon as you have the link, you can write your sentence so as fast as possible, and the first person to write a full sentence correctly will win for this activity. Okay, so let me show you the full document to explain, and after I explain, I will send you the link where you can edit it. All right, guys, can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, yes, so you can choose for the sentence that you're going to write, you can choose any of the patterns, okay? Only one. You only need to write one sentence. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 patterns. You can choose only one. And then in front of your names, I put a topic. For example, for Andres Correa, it's my favorite foods. So you can talk about your favorite foods using one of these patterns of comparison. For example, Jeanette is popular sports in my country, okay? So according to the topic that you have to write only one sentence using one of the comparison patterns that we learned, okay? Either comparative or superlative, okay? So do you have any questions about the activity, what we need to do?
No, teacher.
Everything is clear? All right, so let's check the link for this activity. Okay, there you have the link, okay? So I will be checking who finishes first with the correct sentence. Okay, let me know when you finish, so I will check your sentences to see if they are correct, okay? Okay, Natalia, let's check. Amargo. The more self-love you have, the happier you will be. Yes, it's correct. So I think we have a winner today. The more self-love you have, the happier you will be. Good. Let's highlight your little box here. Okay, now I will wait for the rest of you to finish, and we will share your sentences. to see if they're correct or if they we need to correct them. Okay, let me know in the chat when you are ready so I can check your sentence. For example, I think Jeanette is ready. Okay, also Jacid. Where is Jacid? Jacid, okay. There is nothing more rewarding than doing something for charity. Okay, good. Well done. There is nothing more rewarding than doing something for charity. Gerson and Jeanette also finished, so let's see Jeanette. Cycling is one of the best ways of exercising in my country. Yes, that's correct. Cycling is one of the best ways of exercising in my country. Let's see Gerson, walking. This is the best ways. We have a little error here. This is the best ways or one of the best ways. Okay, so let's check. This is, oops, I have it. This is one of the
Yes, teacher, one, sorry, because it's
one
plural.
of the best ways of relaxing if you about and don't have stress. What do you mean? I cannot understand the sentence very well. One of the best ways of relaxing if what can we say? Or can you express?
Teacher, sorry, I omit one word. If you don't think about don't have stress.
Okay, so it's better if you think about not having stress because you think about it not being a stress. No podemos poner la negación antes del no pensar, ¿ok? Sería, si piensas en no tener estrés, ¿ok? If you think about not having stress, all right? Okay, who else finished? Jean-Claude. There is no bigger and more popular. So here, because we have two, you use two comparatives, so there is no bigger nor more popular app than Facebook, Instagram. So there are two sentences.
No, teacher, it's other. The Instagram is other
okay.
sentence.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we are missing the final period. So I can understand. There is no bigger and more popular app than Facebook. Okay. Instagram is one of the most famous apps. So you are missing the superlative. Una de las más famosas, one of the most famous apps in this moment or at the moment. Okay. All right, let's
Okay,
see
teacher.
who else. Carlos, I think you finished. Carlos. Okay, going to Zapatoca, we already covered this topic. Remember the gerunds, infinitives or gerunds. So we start, if the sentence starts with the verb, it should be with the gerund form. Going to Zapatoca is one of the best ways to enjoy your holidays. It's good. Going to Zapatoca is one of the best ways to enjoy your holidays. All right, let's see who else. Where is Elkin? Where is Jose Alejandro? Johan? Okay, Johan is finishing. Let's see who else. Lisette, you ready? Speaking is one of the best ways to improve your English. It is correct, and it's also true. Excellent, thank you. Mabeli, ready? Doing yoga. Okay, so it's not necessary that you divide it with the comma. Doing yoga is one of the best exercises to relax, okay? Or one of the best ways to relax. Okay, so you can delete this part. Doing yoga is delete. One of the best ways to relax. Okay, let's see, Johan. Lifting weights. Oh, with your arms, lifting weight with your arms is harder than doing cardio. Oh, but you're not using one of these patterns. We should use one of these. This is the superlative. There is nothing, is one of the. Okay, you need to change the sentence using one of these patterns that we studied yesterday. Okay, who else? Andres, are you already checked? Andres, eating fresh seafood is one of the most delightful ways. Here you should use the plural form, okay? Cuando usamos este patrón, one of the, entonces, hablamos de algo singular. Por ejemplo, eating fresh food es una de las mejores maneras, so it's in plural. One of the most delightful ways of tasting ocean flavors. All right, so ways. Let me add the comment. Oh, this is difficult. So many people editing the document.
Teacher, but I put weights, but I don't know if you cannot see my.
Okay, let me refresh
Yes.
the document.
Yes.
No, it's still way. Okay, one of the most delightful ways of tasting ocean's flavor. Sylvia, you finished? Taylor Swift is among the best people I admire. Is among the best people. I don't think. No, okay. In this case, I would prefer
Because
yeah, go ahead.
Because I wanted to do it with one of them, but in the one in the parents in the picture, we need to add the ways of, right? I can't do it just one
No,
of
it's
them.
not necessary one ways. No, you can change it. This
okay.
is one of the people
Okay.
I admire most. Okay.
Okay.
Taylor Swift is
Okay.
one of the.
Yes.
No.
Because
Let me
I
think. Let me think. No, we need to change it. No, I think in this case you need to talk about characteristics that you admire most, okay? So you can say, among the things I admire most in people are honesty, responsibility, okay? I would say it's like
Okay, teacher.
better. Okay. There's nothing better than cardio to lose weight. Okay. There's nothing. That's correct now. Okay, I think Elkin is completing his sentence. Jose is here in class. I think he's not. Jose. Let me check here. Okay, let me check your sentence, Kim. Let's see. There is nothing more fulfilling than socializing with genuine friends who bring joy and warmth to your life like no one else can. Oh, good. A very inspiring phrase. Excellent. Okay. Okay, among the characteristics I admire the most in people, en las personas, in people, are, okay, let's see, because you are using among, entre las características que admiro, okay, yeah, you can say is among the characteristics I admire the most people, I would say maybe two characteristics. Si quieres usar el among, entre las características que más admiro están tal. O si no, empathy is among the or the characteristics I admire the most in people. Okay. Are empathy and honesty. Okay. Yes, it's correct. All right, excellent, guys. Good. So you can continue practicing these patterns, comparison patterns. There's like parts of this, or maybe you can find in the final exam, we're going to find some of these patterns, okay? So it's important for us to practice, especially with Moodle. You can continue this practice, all right? Excellent, guys. Very good. So we are going to continue working on Unit 4. And we're missing the vocabulary or the word spot on page 39, okay? So please open the books on page 39. And we're going to, who is disconnected? Okay. So page 39, we have idioms, idiomatic expressions related to the body, okay? To our body. So we have here 14 idioms that we're going to study today, that we're going to review today. The idioms in this part, we need to complete with one part of the body. For example, to be a shoulder to cry on, okay? This means to be a sympathetic listener. So you listen to people's problems, if they are sad, etc. Okay? So I have some pictures here that can help you identify the words. Maybe if you don't know, if you don't remember, if you haven't never heard of these idioms, you can use these pictures to help you, okay? So for example, the first one is to keep us straight, to stop yourself from laughing, okay? So one of these pictures represent this, to keep us straight. What do you think? To keep us straight, to stop yourself from laughing. You need to complete with one part of the body. So remember vocabulary about the body. No idea? It says to stop yourself from laughing. Who said? Can you repeat? I listened to someone, but I couldn't understand very well.
Maybe face.
Face, yes, the word is face. To keep a straight face. So is the first picture that you have here. You see he is laughing, but he tries to keep a straight face. So not to laugh, all right? So this is what you're going to do with all the other idioms that you have here, okay? So let me show you the pictures, all of them. I won't tell you which ones belong to each idiom. So you can maybe take a picture, a screenshot to help you to answer this point, okay? Okay, these are the pictures. So you can use them to help you complete the idioms on page 39. Okay? Remember, we need to complete with one part of the body. So eye, neck, hair, hands, etc. I'll give you some minutes. I will put the pictures again on the screen for some time. Let's take 6 or 7 minutes to complete this. Once you finish, when you feel ready, then we will socialize, okay? Right, guys, let me know when you are ready. And we will check the answers together, okay? Remember, we are on page 39. The first point about idioms. Right, guys, I think you are ready. Let's see. Okay, yes, ready, or do you need more time?
We need teacher 1 minute, please.
Okay. right? Let's start checking. Let's see. For example, let's start with the seat. The second, we already know, keep a straight face. So number 3, how did you complete it?
Eyes raising? No.
Eyes raising? No. According to the picture, what do you think?
Number
Is this?
higher.
Yes.
Raising.
Hair raising. It's the
Raising.
correct answer. Good. Hair raising. So we have number 2, I will write, keep a straight face. Number 3 is hair raising. Something that is very scary is hair raising. Sylvia, please, number 4.
Teacher, I think is turn a blind eye to something.
It is correct. To turn a blind eye to something. It's this picture, right? What does it mean to turn a blind eye to something? Is that you pretend not to notice, okay? In Spanish, we also have a saying for this. Ahí tenemos un dicho para esto.
¿Disimule?
No. Let's think. Pretend that you don't notice something. To turn a blind eye.
Hacerse el de la vista gorda.
Exactly. Yes, it has the same meaning. Oh, you pretend you don't see what is happening. Okay. Number 5. Let's continue with Natalia. Turn your
Teacher, turn your nose up at something.
Can you read the meaning?
Treat something with content.
With content, like, you don't like this, okay? To turn your nose up at something. It's like this kid over here, okay? This is the meaning, like, you don't really like this, so you turn your nose up at it, okay? Next, Maveli, number 5.
Number 5, teacher, turn your nose up at something.
Oh, sorry, we already did number 5, sorry. Number 6.
Okay. Mouth watering.
Mouth watering. And can you read the meaning? What is it?
I don't know, teacher.
Es como se le hizo agua a la boca.
Read it, yeah. Delicious, tasty. This is mouth watering, as Homer here. Mouth watering. Okay, continue, Lisette. Number 7.
Up to your neck in it.
Up to your neck in.
Totally overwhelmed by work.
This idiom specifically refers to work, okay? So you have a lot of work to do. You are up to your neck. So it means that you are very, very busy with work, okay? Next, Jose?
Teacher, I don't have the answer.
Okay, no problem. Let's continue. Johan, do you have the answer? Get your...
I have some.
Okay. Thank you, Elkin. Yes, go ahead. Tell me.
Get your head around something.
Yes, get your head around something. It's to understand something that is difficult, okay? So you finally get your head around it. This means, this is the first picture. Johan, do you have number 9? Need to listen to you, number 9. Johan?
Yes, teacher, is that. Teacher,
Okay,
you,
number 9. No?
No, teacher.
All right. The answer for number 9 is heart rending. Okay, in this picture, like similar to heartbreaking. Is it something extremely sad or extremely moving? Okay, heart rending. Gerson, please continue. Number 10.
Okay, teacher, but I'm not sure. I think it's
Oh, it's the easiest one. It's the
have
easiest.
butterflies in your stomach.
Yes, butterflies in your stomach. I think this is the most common phrase that we have heard.
The most easy.
Yes, to have butterflies in your stomach is that you feel nervous or very nervous before you do something. So in this case, is very related to romantic situations, but not exclusively to romantic situations, right? You can have butterflies in your stomach because of any kind of nervousness, okay? So in a job interview or something that makes you very nervous, you can say, yes, you have your microphone on, okay? To have butterflies in your stomach. Okay, continuing, Jean-Claude, number 11.
Okay,
win.
teacher, no, I don't have the answer.
Okay, in this case, we use hands. We win hands down. This idiom is very common in English. When you do something hands down, it means that you do it very easily. For example, if I say this is hands down the most delicious food I've ever eaten. So this easily won over all the others, okay? It's like hands down, all right? He's going to win hands down. He's going to win very easily. Another example with hands down. This is hands down the easiest topic that we have studied, okay? And number 12, let's continue with who is next? The list, Jeanette. All fingers.
No, teacher, I don't know.
Okay, this one is a little more difficult. Is this picture you can see here? Do you know the name of the fingers? For example, this finger, what is it called in English?
Thumbs,
Thumb.
all thumbs.
Yes, so the saying, the idiom is say, all fingers and thumbs. It means that you are very clumsy. What is clumsy? Do you guys know? To be
Como
clumsy.
torpe?
Yes. So you are all fingers and thumbs. Means that you are very, very clumsy. Okay? Number 13. Let's continue. Elkin again. Pull someone's.
Someone's leg.
Yes, to pull someone's leg. And what is the meaning of this? To pull someone's leg.
Yo diría que ponerle la pierna para hacerlo caer. Algo así, ¿no?
¿Tomarle el pelo a alguien?
In English, in Spanish, we say tomar del pelo. In English, it's to pull someone's leg. Burlarse de alguien. To make fun of somebody. Okay? This is the meaning. And finally, Andres, the last one, number 14.
Okay, teacher, I think is put your foot in it.
Yes, to put your foot in it. And read the meaning,
Say
please.
something that you upset somebody.
Yes, say something that upsets somebody. This means to put your foot in it. In Spanish, similar, como meter la pata, okay? To put your foot in it. Say something that upsets somebody, all right? Okay, so in the pictures, what do we have? What is this representing?
Butterflies in
Butterflies in your stomach. Good, and the other one? To what?
Pull someone's leg.
Yes, to pull someone's leg. Very good. Okay, guys, so we're going to skip this exercise. I think we can do the Kahoot for now. In the Kahoot, we're going to practice some of these idioms, okay? So let me open the link for you. And just give me a moment, please. Okay, in the Kahoot, we're going to find maybe one or two other idioms that we didn't study. But let's see if you can guess them or if you know them, okay? They are also related to parts of the body. So let's start. Let me open the link. Okay, this is the link for the Kahoot. Chicos, discúlpenme un momento, vamos a parar la actividad del Kahoot. Debemos completar la encuesta. Se me había olvidado enviarles la encuesta de satisfacción, ¿ok? Vamos a responderla, por favor, antes de jugar el Kahoot. Es súper importante. Lo voy a cerrar y ahorita ya lo volvemos a habilitar, ¿ok? Vamos a responder, por favor, la encuesta de satisfacción. Ok, aquí van a encontrar el correo, nombre, apellido. Una vez la hayan respondido, por favor me informan por el chat. All right, guys, thank you for your cooperation with the survey. Now we can play the Kahoot. Let's connect quickly. so we can play it and continue with our class, right? I already sent you the new link. Let's practice the idioms. All right, let's start. Okay, this one was tricky. The idiom is a sweet tooth. Okay, like you like candy very much, you like sweets. Next. Okay, let's see the result. This one was also a little tricky. The last one. Let's see the result. Lisette, the winner, Jeanette, and Andres. Very good. Okay, guys, perfect. Thank you for participating. Now we are going to focus in the last part. I think this is, yeah, the last part of Unit 4. On the next page, so pages 40 and 41, I think you did the reading part yesterday with teacher Sandy. Today we're going to focus on grammar review on page 41, okay? Over here on page 41. So we have just a short review of the different uses of adjectives and also adverbs, okay? Let's open the book on page 124. Yes, Natalia?
Teacher, this activity is for today, no yesterday.
Ah, okay. You are going to do it today.
Yes.
This reading. Okay, no problem. So today we will cover this part of the grammar, the adjectives. Let's see, on page 124. Page 124 and 125. Okay, we have a lot of information, but do not worry, guys. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared, because here we have many things. For example, this that we already studied, like the prefixes and the suffixes. This is more like a overall review, okay? So we're going to start with the adjectives word order. So remember, it's very important that we recognize the word order, so where the adjectives are located in the sentence, okay? Let's see the explanation. Normally, adjectives come before the nouns. These are called attributive adjectives. It's not that important that you know these are called attributive or predicative. It doesn't really matter. It's just that we recognize that some adjectives go before the noun. For example, we had a fantastic holiday, okay? In Spanish, we say on the other way around, unas vacaciones fantásticas. So remember, the adjective goes or usually goes before the noun, antes del sustantivo. A fantastic holiday, a big house, an incredible class, all right? It goes before the adjective. When does the adjective go after verbs? When we have verbs such as be, become, look, or seem, or get, we put the adjective after this verb, okay? When we have verbs like to be, our holiday was fantastic. This is what we call a predicative adjective. It goes after the verb, okay? Usualmente van antes de un sustantivo o después del verbo to be, become, look. So I look tall, I look pretty, I look ugly, right? Seem or get. Después de esos verbos iría el adjetivo, ¿no? After verbs be, become, look, seem, and get, okay? Most adjectives we can use either attributive or predicative. Most of them. But some adjectives are always attributive, okay? So they can only be found before nouns. Algunos adjetivos, como los que tenemos acá en los ejemplos, solo pueden ir antes del sustantivo. No los podemos usar como con los verbos. Después del verbo, no. Algunos, ¿cuáles son? The chief executive. Entonces, cuando hablamos del ejecutivo, el jefe, the chief executive. Utter chaos, okay? Caos total, utter chaos. The only solution. Entonces, only. También sería atributivo, solo antes del sustantivo. The entire o the whole performance, okay? La presentación completa, the entire. Further, como additional, further information. Sheer genius, pura genialidad, sheer genius. The previous or the former president, el presidente anterior, previous or former. The main difference, la principal diferencia, okay? Main difference, the western or southern border, or northern, los puntos cardinales, western, eastern, southern, northern border. A mere detail, okay? Like mero detalle, only a mere, is like very small, okay? These adjectives can only be before the noun, okay? Other adjectives are always predicative, so they can only be after verbs, okay? For example, which ones? I was still awake, okay? These are the awake, despierto, entonces solo va después del verbo to be. She got quite upset. This adjective also, upset, goes after verbs. And you two look alike. Esto es, you two look similar, okay? You look very similar, you two look alike. So estos se parecen, okay? These adjectives are always after verbs. And well, to finish, we have to express the same meaning, sometimes the adjectives or different adjectives are used in the two positions. What do we mean by that? ¿Qué significa esto? Cuando expresamos lo mismo, encontramos adjetivos diferentes en cada una de las posiciones. So, as predicative, after the verb, después del verbo, the children were afraid. Entonces, después de, en este caso, were, no usaríamos frightened. Were frightened? No, were afraid, ¿ok? Para usarlo como atributivo, entonces, antes del sustantivo children. The frightened children, aquí no podemos decir the afraid children, no, ¿ok? The frightened children ran out of the bedroom, ¿ok? So they have the same meaning, but we have two different adjectives. Another example, she has been ill for some time. She has been ill. Aquí también podríamos usar sick, ¿ok? She has been sick for some time, pero podemos usar ill, ¿ok? Ella estaba enferma por algún tiempo. There were a lot of sick people, ¿ok? Aquí sí no usaríamos el ill, solamente en este caso. There were a lot of sick people. This is attributive. Entonces, atributivo antes del sustantivo, ¿ok? All right, so if you have questions while we are checking, let me know. Okay, we have then some adjectives that change slightly, okay, according to whether they are attributive or predicative. What do we mean by this? When we have attributive, for example, lone, a lone gunman. Un pistolero solitario, lone, aquí es atributivo, lone. The gunman was alone. Entonces, siempre que veamos los adjetivos que empiezan con a, así, alone, alive, asleep, son predicativos, es decir, que van después de el verbo, ¿no? The gunman was alone. The animals were alive. Los animales estaban vivos. ¿Cómo decimos animales vivos? No decimos alive animals, no, live animals, okay? Live animals. Sleeping baby, okay? The baby was asleep, okay? You can see the difference. Sleeping baby, the baby was asleep. A drunken argument. The men were drunk, not drunken. Only here. A drunken argument, the men were drunk. My elder sister, this is important. My elder sister, solo cuando es atributivo usamos elder, ¿ok? My elder sister, mi hermana mayor. My sister is older than me. Mi hermana es mayor que yo. Aquí, older, cuando es atributivo, elder, ¿ok? Elder sister, the elder son, attributive. okay? So in this case, we don't have like rules. It's just that we start to practice and start to memorize it, okay? When to use the adjectives. Okay, now let's pay attention. This is also important for adjectives. When we talk about word order, cuando tenemos varios adjetivos, hay algunas reglas que debemos seguir. ¿Cuáles son? General before specific. Entonces, primero va el adjetivo más general, el mayor. And old es más general, viejo. Hungarian es más específico, ¿no? Folk tale. Entonces, una historia antigua de narración húngara, ¿ok? Entonces, old es lo más general, old, y luego Hungarian es más específico, ¿ok? We use opinion before description. Entonces, cuando hablamos de algo, primero ponemos nuestra opinión. Unimportant, y luego la descripción. Domestic issues, all right? Entonces, general before specific, opinion before description, okay? And when we use the first and the last, they come before numbers. Entonces, generalmente hablamos de números o fechas. We are on holiday the first week in May, okay? The first 2 days, the last month. So the first and the last, generally we talk about numbers or we talk about dates, okay? Fechas. All right. Now, this one, I think it can cause some confusion on the students when we have to form compound adjectives. So here I have like a summary of how to form compound adjectives, okay? Compound adjectives are joined by hyphens, están unidos por guiones. So let's check what can we have. First, number plus a noun. Is important to notice that these are singular, okay? For example, a 5-minute walk, una caminata de 5 minutos. Decimos 5-minute walk. Aunque sean 5 minutos, nunca lo vamos a poner en plural. Nunca vamos a decir a 5 minutes walk, okay? This is incorrect. This is always singular. A 3-hour class, okay? Una clase de 3 horas. A 10-story building, un edificio de 10 pisos, 10-story building. A one-way street, una calle de un solo sentido. A 20-page book, okay? Libro de 20 páginas. Okay, we put number and noun, but they are always singular, okay? Next, adjective plus a noun. Last minute. A last minute decision. Una decisión de último minuto. A last minute decision. A full length explanation. Una explicación como completa, ¿no? A full length explanation. Short term memory. Memoria a corto plazo. Adjective plus noun. Long distance call. Llamada a larga distancia. High quality bag. Un bolso de alta calidad. High quality. So adjective plus noun. Okay? Other, adjective plus present participle. Good looking, long lasting, easygoing, tight fitting, quick thinking. Okay? Noun, mouth watering, record breaking. Noun, so mouth, and the participle is the ing, mouth watering, record breaking, time saving, English speaking. Noun plus adjective, world famous, smoke free, ice cold, gluten free, family friendly. Next, noun plus past participle, wind powered, sun dried, middle aged. Adverb plus past participle, brightly lit, well-known, densely populated. Adjective plus past participle, old-fashioned, long forgotten, ready-made, short-lived. Okay, so you don't need to memorize all of these, guys. Do not worry. It's so that you recognize these words. Oh, you say this is an adjective and this is a compound adjective. Okay, so you know how to form them. Yes, Natalia?
Teacher, I have a question in the part third and four, 3 and 4.
Okay, here. 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4.
Yes, is adjective plus present continuous, or I don't know.
It's not like no, it's not like continuous. We can say it's more like a gerund, okay? That's why it says present participle. Good looking, como bien parecido, okay? Long lasting, duradero, easy going, tranquilo.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
This is it. Okay, let's go back to the book. One moment, please. Okay, so in the book you can see all other examples of this. Mouth-watering meal, well-known brand, okay? It here in the explanation we have the second part of the adjective. It usually is a present or past participle form. Aquí es present participle, mouth-watering con ing, y past participle is well-known brand, okay? Just give me a moment, guys, I think. Okay. Then we have, okay, I'm not going to focus so much in this part. I already explained to you what is important that you remember, because these are very common with numbers. We never put the plural form with numbers, always singular. 2-week holiday, 100-mile journey, okay? All right. Oh, okay, and this one we have 2 hyphens. En ese tenemos 2 guiones. También podemos, o estos son comunes, cuando hablamos de la edad de una persona. A 25-year-old man. Pues vemos que tenemos 2 guiones. O a 3-mile long queue. Una fila de 3 millas de larga, ¿ok? A 3-mile long queue of cars. Okay? No problem here. And then finally, so to finish in this part, we have this word like. Cuando agregamos a un adjetivo la palabra like, significa similar a dream-like state, un estado como de sueño, ¿ok? Similar a sueño, a dream-like state, ¿ok? Y cuando agregamos friendly, es que es útil, ¿no? Amigable, child-friendly environment, un ambiente amigable para los niños. Eco-friendly cars, okay? This is the use of these compound adjectives, okay? To describe appearance of people, dark-haired man, okay? Hombre de pelo oscuro, a dark-haired man. A short sleeve dress, para hablar de ropa también, vestido de manga corta, a short sleeve dress, okay? In this part, we have to practice and practice and practice a lot. We don't have like rules to follow, just practice and get comfortable with the compound adjectives, okay? Guys, I'm going to skip this part, the prefixes and suffixes, because we already studied them, we covered them. So if you want to check them individually, you can do it. Here are all the meanings. These are the most common prefixes, the meaning and some examples, and also for the suffixes, all right? So the meaning and some examples here. I'm going to skip that because we already covered that. And we are going to focus in this part of gradable and ungradable adjectives. We also studied this. Remember, we talked about extreme adjectives. So these are the ungradable adjectives, the ones that we cannot measure, okay, because they have a very strong meaning. So extreme adjectives like fantastic, appalling, unbelievable, they are extreme. We cannot grade them. Or they have an absolute meaning. For example, unique, right, wrong, perfect, okay? These are ungradable. No puedo decir que algo es más único que otra cosa. Unique is unique, right? O fantastic is very fantastic. No, okay? No es gradual, is extreme. These absolute adjectives do not normally have a comparative or superlative form, ¿ok? Lo que les mencioné, no podemos decir que algo es más único que otra cosa o más perfecto que otra. These are absolute meanings, ¿ok? The gradable adjectives are normal adjectives that we can add the word very and quite to make comparative forms, okay? Very interesting, very funny, very big, quite small, right? All the other adjectives are gradable, okay? We can add the very or quite to make comparative forms, okay? Let's see. Okay, then we have the highest degree. These are adverbs. Now we're going to move to adverbs. Degrees, okay? What is it, the first degree? Absolutely. This indicates the highest degree, okay? And this is only used with ungradable adjectives. Entonces, absolutamente, no lo podemos usar con un adjetivo como bueno. Absolutamente bueno, no. Es absolutamente fantástico. Es absolutamente increíble, all right? These are ungradable adjectives. Absolutely delighted. Absolutely awful, okay? Only with extreme adjectives. Okay? Other adverbs that are similar. Completely, totally o utterly. Todos tienen un significado similar a absolutely. Completamente, totalmente. Okay? Utterly. Then, next, high degree. El siguiente nivel. Este es el más alto, highest degree. A high degree is very and really. Okay? Important. Very is only used for gradable adjectives, but really can be used with gradable and ungradable. Entonces puedo decir really incredible, really fantastic, really awful, pero nunca puedo decir very, very awful, very fantastic. No, ¿ok? Really está bien para los dos. Very solo para los gradables, ¿ok? Los que no son extremos. ¿Ok? For example, thank you for a really wonderful evening, not for a very wonderful evening. It was a really, not a very interesting experience for everyone involved. A really interesting experience for everyone involved, okay? And, well, we already know that we can use very repeatedly to add emphasis in a more informal way. I am very, very, very tired. Okay, you add emphasis like this. Or indeed, also, we are both very tired indeed by the time we drew up to the hotel. Okay, this is the adverbs. Okay, we're going to finish almost here. Okay, this is more like specific, but I think it's also used in American English. The book says only British. I think it's also in American English. You can use not very plus an adjective with a positive meaning can be used instead of an adjective with a negative meaning. Entonces, una forma para usar un adjetivo bueno, ¿no? La película no fue muy buena. Entonces, fue mala. It wasn't very good, okay? And not that, to say that something is not as much as you expected. So she's not that stupid. She's not that intelligent, okay? No es tanto. She's not that. Well, and to finish today, we have the next level, middle or low degree. Entonces pasamos de el más alto, absolutely, siguiente, very and really. El último nivel es pretty, rather, and quite, okay? It's like a middle degree. Pretty is very common in speech. Cuando hablamos de pretty happy, no sé si lo han escuchado. Similar al very happy, pero menos, un grado menos, ¿no? I am pretty happy, I am very happy, so it's higher. We are pretty happy with the way we played, okay? Rather is commonly used with negative adjectives. It's rather cold in here. Entonces, rather se usa con adjetivos un poco más negativos. Rather, she is rather quiet. The class is rather quiet. Están como muy callados, okay? Is rather quiet in this moment. Or the bedroom is rather cold. This is the meaning of rather. Okay, we have another, I'm not going to focus very much on this. Let's go with quite. Quite expresses a middle degree also. Quite easy, quite elegant, quite fun, all right? It's a middle degree. When we have unreadable adjectives like impossible, this also means completely, okay? Entonces, el quite puede expresar otra cosa, otro significado con este adjetivo que es de el que no se puede graduar, ¿no? El que no se puede medir, sino es extremo, impossible. Entonces, si digo quite impossible, es similar a que dijera completely impossible, ¿ok? This is, I'm afraid it's quite impossible for you to see Miss Hanson today. And finally, we have a bit, a little, and slightly. These are low degree, okay? A bit worried, slightly ill, okay? A bit, a little, and slightly. Okay, and we finished. So we, to summarize, the word order is important. We recognize the word order. The difference between attributive and predicative adjectives, compound adjectives that we need to practice, and also the gradable adjectives, okay? When to use absolutely, completely, very, really, pretty, and what is next? Quite, rather, a bit, slightly, and a little, right? It's a lot of information, but you can practice in the book. You have many exercises, 126, 127, for you to practice this topic, okay? Guys, I don't think we have enough time to do this exercise. On page 41. So I will tell this to teacher Sandy. Maybe she can cover the exercise with you. Let me ask her. Okay, I will send you another activity that I have here. This activity will help you practice a little bit. So we cannot do it in class together, but you can use it to review. So in this activity, you have sentence. I was really tired last night. I was sleeping by 10 p.m. You have to say if the sentence is correct or incorrect. If it is incorrect, you have to find the mistake and correct it, okay? I will do the first one as an example, and then you can do the others just as an extra practice. In this is incorrect. I was sleeping by 10 p.m. We would say I was asleep by 10 p.m. Okay? So you can do the same with the others. Try to practice it, and let me see if, okay. Well, let me double check with her. If you don't cover this exercise with her, you can do it as homework just to practice, okay? This topic. I will ask her to practice a little bit more of this topic of adjectives with you, so you feel confident for the exam, okay? We are going to finish this class now, and I will see you guys next week. Remember to finish the Moodle. Remember to upload the project if you haven't done it. And remember to study for the exam on Monday, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
teacher.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Great teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
See
teacher.
you. Bye-bye, guys.